Y'all ready for this?
Good morning, Creekside Otters. Today is Monday, October 9th. Before we dive into our announcements, let's do a quick zones of regulation check-in. All right, everyone, let's start with a deep breath. Now, think about how are you feeling? Are you in the green zone, feeling happy and focused? Maybe the blue zone, feeling a little slow or sad? Perhaps you're in the yellow zone, feeling a little bit antsy or excited. Or the red zone, feeling a bit out of control. Remember, it's okay to feel any of these emotions, but recognizing them helps us navigate our day better.
Thanks for the reminder, Miss Allison. That's exactly right. And I would say that that deep breathing we just did, like totally, like I could feel my body calming down. It was actually pretty neat. So, and and understanding our feelings, it's important. And our monthly theme is, if you remember, is responsibility, and understanding our feelings can help us with responsibility, right? Do you know what responsibility means, Miss Allison?
I do. Responsibility means taking action and understanding the impact of our choices. It's not just about doing things, but knowing why we do them and how they can affect others.
Yeah, I knew you knew what it meant. That was a trick question. But you're exactly right? Now I have a couple things that we can do, a couple ideas that we can give our students on how they can show responsibility at our school. So the first one is to manage your time. That's right, making choices to finish important tasks first, like maybe completing your homework before you play with your toys. Or for me, maybe I have something that I need to do that's for my work and my job before I can go and see some students on the playground, right? There's things that I have to be able to be responsible for that I have to do first. So managing my time is part of being responsible.
Yeah, well, and sometimes that's hard because I want to do something that's really fun, but then I realize that if I get the work done, I actually enjoy my fun time more because I'm not worried about what I still need to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Second way is to work on organization, which is something I know I work on regularly. Who here at school has ever had a messy backpack? I have. Organizing could mean cleaning your backpack regularly or setting out your things by the door before you go to bed so you're ready for school the next morning, or organizing your desk. These simple actions show that you are being responsible.
Yeah, and I mean, if everybody looks behind, it looks so nice and clean in here, right? But I had to take time this morning when I got here to organize it up and say I needed a little bit more organized so that I can get what I need done today. So I even had to take that time to just organize myself so that I could do the responsibility, the things that I was responsible for today. So, Miss Allison, I think we should challenge everybody this week. Do you think that everybody could find new ways to practice responsibility around school and even at home? Try out one of our strategies, right? Manage your time or organize something this week. Take some time to organize. Maybe it's your desk. Maybe it's your backpack. Maybe it's just your mind. You want to organize your mind and you want to think about things. Or maybe it's at home. Maybe you need to organize your bedroom. Oh, I know there's lots of people out there that need to probably organize their bedrooms.
Our students are so capable that I am sure that anything that they commit themselves to, they will be able to do. You know what, Mr. Cornwall, I have a special quote for you this week. It's from Scout, who's a 5th grader. And he says, I can be a part of the solution to a lot of problems in my school with my words and actions. That is my responsibility. Take a moment to think about that. Each one of you and us too, as the adults here at school, can be part of our school solution.
Absolutely. I think taking the responsible actions, right, that makes a huge difference, right? As we're all trying to be responsible, it's going to make a big difference in our school. And I have a couple examples, Miss Allison. A big shout out to Miss Yanev's class in 4th grade. They showed fantastic responsibility during a classroom project with Rick Riordan, I can't ever say his name.
Reardon.
Thank you. Reardon,
welcome.
they did like a flip event,
Cool.
but everybody was listening quietly, attentively, making sure that not just them, but everybody was able to enjoy the presentation and like being responsible in that way. And that was fantastic. So huge shout out to fourth grade. Way to go. Miss Stonebreaker, she let me know that a student in her class, Anahita, shows responsibility every single day by picking up recess equipment that's left behind on the playground. Now, I know that there are, for a fact, many students who are doing that. And so I wanted to do a shout out to them for taking the responsibility upon themselves to take care of our school, organizing, right? There it is, organizing our equipment at school, and taking care of all those things and just making our school a better place. So thank you to all of those people who are helping out on our playground as well.
Yes, thank you and way to go. That really helps everyone. And let's not forget our kindergartners and our fifth graders. Our youngest otters are diving deep into following directions, especially during class, and fifth grade is mastering the art of goal setting. We're so proud of all of you. Keep up that great work.
Yep, that's right. Let's keep up the good work, everybody. We're always here cheering you on, and we can't wait to see what you learn next. Make it a responsible day.
Responsible day,
yeah,
honors.
Make it a great day.
This exercise will teach you how to turn high, stressful energy off so that you can do what you need to do to be your best self. Close your eyes and listen, or keep them open and follow along. Remember, you are in control of your body. Sit back and rest. You can sit on the ground with your legs out straight and your back leaning against something. Or you can sit in your chair with your legs long and your feet flat on the floor while you lean against the back of your chair. Get comfortable. We're going to turn on the energy in our bodies, and then we're going to be turning it off. Let's begin with your toes. Wiggle your toes to wake them up. Ready? Now tighten your toes, like you're making a fist with them. Try to only turn on the power in your toes. And let all other areas of your body rest. Breathe in while they're tight, and then when you breathe out, turn the energy off. Let your toes rest. Again, breathe in and turn the energy on in your toes. Just your toes. Breathe out to turn it off, and let the tightness go. Let's give your legs a chance. Turn on the energy in your legs. Straighten them if that helps. Make tight, tense muscles. Now breathe in to add even more energy. Exhale and let go. Legs go soft. Power goes off. Let's do one more round with legs. Ready? Start breathing in. Turn the energy on. Legs are working hard, tight, tense. Then turn that energy off. Breathe out, relax, soften those muscles. You're in control. Now your hands. Make fists and inhale as you turn your energy on. And then let's exhale and rest. Turn it all off. Add your arms this time. They can be straight or bent. Make fists, arms get tight, energy on, breathe in, breathe out and let go. Energy off. Arms and hands one more time. Turn it on with an in-breath and turn it off with an out-breath. And finally, we're going to try the whole body. If you want, add your face muscles too. Crinkle up your eyes, your lips, your cheeks. Ready? Breathe in and turn on your whole body's energy. Toes, feet, legs, hands, arms. face. Feel the energy in your body. It's on. And now turn it all off while you breathe out slowly. Relax. The energy's off. See if you can stay still. Just for a little. Energy's off. Notice how you might feel different in your body now that you've practiced being in control of your very own on and off switch.
Hey Otters! Our Creekside Green Team is back. This club is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders that are interested in learning more about sustainability and how to take steps to make Creekside a more sustainable school. If you are interested, ask your teacher for an application.
What is indigenous?
It means originating or occurring naturally in a particular place.
So, indigenous people are...
Me. Hi, Sid. Hi, Ruby. Indigenous people are the first people to be living in a place. Indigenous people, like me, have lived here for over 12,000 years, long before it was even called Canada. Around 1.4 million people identify as Indigenous in Canada today.
Hi, Sunny. You're indigenous?
Yep, I'm Algonquin First Nation.
So, which word should I use? Indigenous or Algonquin First Nation?
Well, most Indigenous people would rather be called by the title of their nation. Algonquin, Cree, Haida, Mohawk. But if you don't know what nation someone is, it's better to use the word Indigenous.
Is indigenous the same as Aboriginal, Native, and Indian?
Actually, those words aren't used as often anymore, Sid. In some cases, those words can even be hurtful.
In Canada, there are 3 different groups of Indigenous peoples: the First Nations, the Métis, and the Inuit. The First Nations is the largest and most varied group, and they are found all over Canada. They include my nation, the Algonquin First Nation, and many others like Cree, Haida, Mohawk, Ojibwe. The Métis are the descendants of First Nations peoples and the European settlers who came to Canada, and they are all across the country. Finally, the Inuit are the Indigenous peoples of the Arctic, and they are also found all across the country.
So many amazing groups of people.
That's right. And think about this. Each nation has their own culture with their own languages, laws, and spiritual beliefs. The First Nations alone include over 50 different nations with 50 different languages.
Wow.
Respect!
And those cultures had, and continue to have, a huge influence on Canada, giving it words, inventions, concepts, and games that are used by Canadians today, including that canoe and this kayak. The country's name, Canada, comes from the St. Lawrence Iroquois First Nations word, kanata, meaning village or settlement.
Thanks for sharing with us, Sunny.
Happy to. And remember, if you know what nation someone is, you can use that to describe them. If not, use the word Indigenous.
Got it. Whoops.
We are Indigenous people. Our ancestors lived on this land for generations. We are not all the same. We are from different tribes. We each have a different story. We want to share it with you. We all dance different. We wear different clothes. We have different traditions. We want you to know. We want you to understand. We're all part of a community. We celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. We hope you do too.
Y'all ready for this?